everybody is a trigger. We are all triggers. That's like our circumstance. We all gotta be triggers. Slide? Yeah, that's my cat. And he's not annoying at all. No, not at all. Not really. Not at all. Aww. But he's cute. Hi. This is my lovely breakfast. I hope you can see it. So these are chocolate oats made with cacao powder, cinnamon, vanilla extract, and two kind of oats, rolled oats and old-fashioned oats. I always mix them like 50-50. And I topped it with watermelon, with coconut splits, with some cacao nibs, maple syrup, of course, as well as 2 mint leaves. Yeah, he's really cuddly at the moment. I don't give him enough attention. This is a black shirt, and I bet it can go into laundry after I cuddled him because he loses so much hair. That is my water, not yours. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it's still my water. I can't start this video like this. Anyway, let's try these oats. They're really, really good. Really good. That was my boob. And he doesn't understand privacy. Not at all. I had my therapist's appointment today. It went really, really, really well. So I felt really relieved and kind of cleansed after I came out of her office. No, you don't dare to do that. So, to continue this video, so yeah, what did me and my therapist talk about? Last session I brought my therapist flowers and a letter where I wrote about how much I like her, and I'm not good at saying like these kind of things face to face. I don't know why, but yeah, so I wrote it and I covered it with a page of my educational studies notes because she asked me if she could have them and I said yes, so I like covered it. And when she was at home in the evening, she discovered the letter and called me. I was really happy about it, and today when I saw her, she was still really happy, which made me really happy to dig into a therapy session. I made some notes. In general, today we talked about how I tell my parents about my self-harming, created some phrases I can use. It didn't feel so productive because when we came to my father, I don't know, I felt really overwhelmed because we were concentrating on how I tell him, but every time I think about telling him, I'm really panicking inside, and I don't know, I just couldn't think really clear and lost touch with myself while talking to her about that. So yeah, even though this part didn't feel productive, I got it together like half an hour later, and I feel like I always kind of drop hints, but therapists can't read minds. So you gotta tell them. So I did. So I said something like, I'm not comfortable with the thought of telling him. I don't know, I feel like he'll be angry and disappointed, and I feel like a failure when I tell him, and like a disappointment to him. Yeah, and I told her that my parents are really perfect. They are, by the way. They're so kind to me. We never fight. They do everything I could ask them for. They are really like the perfect parents, and I just feel like a not good enough child. They don't deserve that, and that's what I told her. And then she looked really sad. Then she told me that thinking this way would be kind of big-headed, which made me sad. I don't like being criticized by my therapist, especially as something like big-headed. I don't know, I don't like this. So, my phone just died, so I have to use this one and don't have any notes. So yeah, I felt kind of offended, but I didn't react offensive because that's not me. This looks so amazing. Yeah, I'm talented AF. So I told her I don't want to be the cause that my dad feels bad. I don't want to be a disappointment to them. And I feel like a failure and all of that stuff. And then she came up with being big-headed. It annoys me. But yeah, so she said that assuming that I can be the cause of an emotion is kind of arrogant because it would mean that I'm like all powerful and above other people. And I never really thought about it this way. We all cannot be the reason of an emotion. We can be like the trigger of an emotion, so we can trigger other people to have this emotion, but we cannot exactly cause the emotion because it's up to them how they feel. And then I said, well, I don't want to be a trigger either. And then she said, well, you don't have a choice. Everybody is a trigger. We are all triggers. That's like our circumstance. We all gotta be triggers. So she made an example with if there were two boys who fell in love with me and I had to choose, because you gotta choose, and I would, let's say, choose Tim and not Max, then Max would feel really bad and unhappy, but that's not my fault. I'm not the cause. I had to make this move, so I'm the trigger, but I had to be a trigger because I had to choose. So we are all triggers whether we want or not. I don't like this. And then so when I lost touch with my feelings, we were luckily at the end of our session, so we continued doing a bit of small talk to calm me down, and we talked about the parcel swap I want to do with Lovisa and did with Ava and Rosie, and how happy I am to know you all. So if you're watching this, I love you guys. So yeah, she found it pretty cool and was happy that I did it, and I'm happy to know you all. She also told me that she didn't have time yet to buy a gift for me because she wants to buy me a gift because I've graduated recently, and I also turn 18 in like 2 weeks, and she wants to buy me a gift for that, and I'm not really keen on receiving a gift from her. I just really don't want her to spend money on me, and just, I don't know, I don't feel good with that. I was like, you really don't have to buy me a gift. And she was like, I know I don't have to, but I want to. And yeah, that was like our session. It was quite funny. But yeah, so I see you guys next time I film.